You know what I do when I'm mad, Paul? I hit a pillow. Just hit the pillow. See how you feel. Feel better?
Yeah, I do.
Good.
Really?
Yeah.
Still, I like to buy American.
It's movie night at the Silver 8 Cinema, and tonight's double? You're not gonna want to miss this. Capiche? Analyze This puts a mob boss on the couch, and the whole 9 yards hides the hitman next door. But first... In New York City, power, fear, and loyalty all run on reputation. But when a feared mob boss starts suffering sudden panic attacks, his toughest problem isn't the law, it's his own mind. Desperate to keep his weaknesses hidden, he secretly turns to a mild-mannered psychiatrist whose life is already hanging by a thread.
You know me?
Yes.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You see my picture in the paper?
Yes.
No, you didn't.
What starts as private therapy spirals fast, pulling mob business into family life and putting the doctor in danger.
In my world, I deal with animals, Doc.
What is my goal here? To make you a happy, well-adjusted gangster?
It's a crime story flipped on its head, where survival isn't about pulling triggers, but keeping it together.
It's okay. I wasn't really gonna whack it. Oh, all right. Maybe I was gonna whack it. But I was real conflicted about it.
Harold Ramis directs Analyze This as a straight crime comedy, playing the mob world seriously and letting the humor come from the therapy. Before this, he directed Groundhog's Day, one of the smartest comedies of the 90s. Ramis summed up this movie as simply, The Godfather meets What About Bob? The legend Robert De Niro is Paul Vitti, a feared New York mob boss whose tough exterior starts cracking under his own anxiety. The hilarious Billy Crystal plays Ben Sobel, a mild-mannered psychiatrist who accidentally becomes the therapist for a serious mafioso.
We're really the best of friends, and I was so, when we did Analyze This, I was so enamored with him because he's the greatest actor of our generation, and now I'm opposite him. So Harold says to us, all right, here's what we're gonna do. You come through the door, Bob, you see the Dr. Sobel, and you say, do you know me? And I go, yes, I do. And he goes, no, you don't. You ever see my picture in the paper? I said, I don't even get the paper. And I said, and that's where we're gonna cut. It's just a little thing. I have my heart beating like a hummingbird. And he goes, action. He walks, you know me? Yeah, I do. No, you don't. You ever see my picture in the paper? I said, I don't even get the paper. Cut. Bob goes like this, come here. So I think he's gonna say, is that the best that you can do this? Instead, the world's greatest actor says to me, if you see anything that I could do that you think might be funnier, just take me aside and just tell me, any idea you can. And I went, holy Take two, action. You know me? Yes, I do. No, you don't. You ever seen my picture in the paper? I don't even get the paper. Cut. I go like this. Bob, come here.
Lisa Kudrow is Laura, Ben's fiancée, slowly realizing her future husband is mixed up in something big and dangerous. And Chaz Palminteri plays Primo Sedone, a rival mob boss looking to take over the city while Vitti's guard is down. Analyze This is one of those crime comedies that works even if you're burned out on mob movies. It takes the familiar New York gangster world and plays around with the tropes we're used to.
Well, that was relatively painless. Shut the fuck up. That hurt.
You got a powerful mob boss rattled, and when his trusted guy gets taken out, panic kicks in.
An anxiety attack, a panic attack. Don't worry, I can give you some Xanax.
An anxiety attack? What are you talking about? Look at me. Do I look like a guy who panics?
Well, it's...
Do I look like a guy who panics?
He ends up stuck talking about his feelings to a psychiatrist who just wants to get married and live a normal life.
Dad, it's so cool. Was that really Paul Vitti?
Well, I didn't ask to see his Mafia Dakota ring, but yes, it was Paul Vitti.
Are you gonna treat him?
No, of course not. What are you, crazy?
The stakes feel real, which makes the comedy land harder. Robert De Niro is still intimidating, but letting the cracks show in the most hilarious way. Billy Crystal is the perfect counterbalance, all nerves and fast-talking panic. Actually, Joe Vettorelli is the MVP. Every scene he's in is quietly hilarious and endlessly watchable. The supporting cast is packed with familiar mob faces, which keeps a real sense of danger under the laughs. It's a sharp, fish-out-of-water story with great timing and a killer hook. New York's most powerful gangster trying to get in touch with his feelings.
They did make a sequel, Analyze That, but this is the one. De Niro had dabbled with comedy before, but this is where it really clicked and opened the door for Meet the Parents. The Sopranos premiered 2 months before this, and they had a lot in common. A mob boss in therapy, panic attacks, and all. But this takes that setup and plays it for laughs instead of dread. My enjoyment rating for this crime comedy movie is an A-.
Yo. You got a gift, my friend.
This is what you're like. Hey, Doc, you gotta help me. I'm in pain here. Please help me. All right, Paul, I'll help you. Fuck you. Nobody helps Paul
Very
Vitti.
good. This is you. Oh, that's interesting. What does that mean to you? Anger is a blocked wish. Who fucking who?
In a quiet Montreal suburb, life is already falling apart for a struggling dentist with a bad marriage and worse luck. Then a new neighbor moves in.
You must be our new neighbor. I'm Nicholas Ozeransky. Call me Oz.
Jimmy Jones.
Polite, friendly, and secretly one of the most notorious hitmen in the country.
You all right?
Yes.
You look like you got some gas.
Instead of running, the dentist sees opportunity. What starts as a terrible idea snowballs fast.
One of your biggest fans. I've been following your career since I was a kid.
She has definite potential.
A trip meant to solve his problems pulls him into the middle of mob money, double crosses, and people who kill for a living. It's a crime comedy built on bad decisions, dark humor, and escalating chaos.
They're gonna kill you. What?
Where staying alive depends on knowing who's lying and who's about to pull the trigger.
Jonathan Lynn directs the whole 9 yards by keeping the crime world grounded, but still finding the humor. Before this, he directed My Cousin Vinny, another comedy about a fish out of water. He treats the mob elements seriously here, trusting the laughs to come from the people stuck in the middle. Bruce Willis is Jimmy the Tulip Tudowski, a calm, smiling hitman who treats murder like a day job. Matthew Perry is Nicholas Oz Oransky, a tightly wound dentist whose life is quickly unraveling. Amanda Peet is Jill St. Clair, Oz's assistant who quietly pulls him deeper into the mess. And Natasha Hendricks is Cynthia Tudowski, Jimmy's beautiful yet dangerous wife. Here's Natasha with a celebrity shout out.
Hi, Stephen. I just had such a good time working with the gang, Amanda, the brilliant Amanda Peet, who I'm watching in Friends and Neighbors right now and thinking, damn, she's good. She is so good. She was good then and she's just gotten better. She's just such a fine actress. She's on it. But we had a great time working together, and of course with the boys, Matthew and Bruce. Bless them both. But we always just had a great time on set. It was awesome. It was awesome.
The Whole 9 Yards is a suspenseful crime comedy that almost plays like a screwball movie. It's built on that classic Odd Couple, fish out of water setup, and it leans into it hard. And Matthew Perry spends most of the movie in full panic mode, doing some genuinely funny, nervous slapstick.
Oz, come on.
while Bruce Willis stays cool and tongue-in-cheek, but never loses that quiet menace. The two have great chemistry. The supporting cast adds a lot of flavor to the mix. Rosanna Arquette is doing a questionable French accent. Kevin Pollak and Michael Clark Duncan help sell the criminal world, scary yet funny.
You mind if I piss a little blood first?
Please, by all means.
Thanks.
The pacing stays tight and it never drags. It's violent, but it's clean and controlled, never messy or mean-spirited. In the end, it proves that life's a comedy, and it's all about the execution. There is also a sequel for this one, The Whole 10 Yards, and it was aight. There's a blues song in the film performed by Bruce Willis's band, with Willis on the harmonica, his other passion in life. By the way, the three girls at the flower cart are his real-life daughters, 'cause why not? Okay, try to follow along. In this movie, Matthew Perry is married to Rosanna Arquette, and at the same time he had been playing Courtney Cox's love interest on Friends, who in real life was married to Rosanna's brother David Arquette. Small world, this Hollywood. My enjoyment rating for this crime comedy movie is a B.
I am extremely disappointed with you.
Hey guys, I finished the popcorn.
What did you just say?
All the popcorn is gone.
Is that it? Is that what I swear to God?
It's okay, I got you some nachos. Whoops, I ate those too.
Hey, I got news for you, you little two-bit prick, son of a bitch, rat bastard. You did nothing for me.
Sorry about this, but thanks for stopping by. Here's another crime and comedy double feature you may have missed. We'll see you next time at the Silver Age Cinema, where one tub of popcorn is never enough.